A faculty board of agenda settings college of former and serving National Assembly members and a coalition of Southside Community for United Nigerian for Justice and Equity in Abuja discussed on ways to ensure efficient lawmakers emerge as National Assembly leaders. Now, Dean Faculty board of the initiative, Eseme Eyibo, while highlighting the responsibility of the legislative in setting agenda and legal framework for both judiciary and executive arm, applauded President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for a show of support. He reiterated the need for the new administration to have a qualified National Assembly leader.
Good things Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done and intends to do cannot work very well without legislative agenda and legal framework. And the legal framework and the legislative agenda that the executive will use to drive its policies originate from the National Assembly. So, our recruitment process of people into the National Assembly, and in this case, the leadership of the National Assembly, must reflect capacity, must reflect independence, must reflect experience, must be able to create a rejuvenation whereby, like the engine of an average car, if you bring a new car to park here, if you put on the ignition, put on petrol, and there is no battery, it will not work. So, in this case, the legislature is more or less like a connecting rod. Is the connecting rod of the vehicle. Because of its oversight responsibilities, because of its powers of appropriation, because of its powers of legislation, the legislature will therefore become the connecting rod to connect the engine of implementation, which is the executive, and the engine of interpretation, which is the which is the judiciary, to be able to have a nation that is founded on liberty, freedom, and prosperity. We made a proposal, and today that our proposal has been seen, and meaning has been found in that proposal by the man who sees tomorrow. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been able to put up a commendation because of the preponderance of the yearnings of Nigerian people. Young people today in Nigeria, they don't believe in government anymore because the young people are unable to go to school, the women are unable to go to the hospitals, and the people who have finished school are unable to get jobs. This has assumed a proportion of epidemic, and it needs the intervention of our strong institutions. We should no longer create strong men. This country has been able to create strong men to the detriment of strong institutions.
Now, Eseme Eyibo called on all members of the National Assembly to elect right while bearing in mind the interest of Nigerians.